Hey, are you here? Are you here? Because if you're here, that means that you want the bonus. And if you want the bonus, that means you're my best friend. And so I'm going to give you the bonus because here's what I've noticed. This idea of flipping the gratitude switch has totally changed my kid's life. In fact, you know what we might do? I have this clip of my kids talking about what it means to flip the gratitude switch. Maybe we'll even insert it here because that would be pretty awesome. In fact, let's do that. Insert now.
Okay, Brooklyn, this is my amazing 6-year-old daughter, Brooklyn Berlin Clayson, who loves flipping the gratitude switch. Brooklyn, tell everybody how flipping the gratitude switch has totally changed your life.
One time, I sprained my ankle, but it still kind of hurts. But I can walk on it a little. I can put a little bit of pressure on it. But I'm just so glad that another thing didn't happen to me. And I want to tell you a story. So one day, a guy was running a race, and he made a bomb. He put the bomb in his backpack, and there was a girl running right by the backpack. And the bomb exploded, and it blew up her foot. And she had to have a metal leg. I'm glad that my foot isn't that bad. I'm sad it happened to her, but I'm glad it didn't happen to me. Flipping the gratitude switch is kind of sad and cool and happy and fun all at the same time. Because, the girl, it's sad that the girl had to, blew up her foot, and it's sad that I broke my ankle, but here's the resolution, guys. The resolution is it didn't happen to me, but she's all right now. She can run again. She learned how to run again.
So is flipping the gratitude switch like you hurt your foot, but you didn't hurt it as bad as she did? So when you hurt your foot, you said, I'm just going to flip the gratitude switch. Okay, Brooklyn, so tell us how...
Dad, introduce me.
Oh, sorry. Okay, all right. This is my amazing daughter, Brooklyn Berlin Clayson, who is 6 years old and so smart and beautiful. And Brooklyn, tell us how, how do you use the gratitude switch, or how do you flip the gratitude switch? Like, what do you do that reminds you to flip the gratitude switch and stuff like that?
We have 2 switches of it in our house. And whenever I'm feeling not that good, I can just go in there in one of those 2 rooms, which is my room and the bathroom, but anyway.
Stop eating Cheetos.
We can go over there, and guess what? We can flip it, and then, bam, you're happy. That's all it's about.
So when we talk about flipping the gratitude switch, tell me about how, if something happens and you're sad, what happens in your mind that makes you think, oh, I don't have to be sad? How can you flip the gratitude switch in your mind? What do you go through in your mind to make that happen?
You think of the thing that you did, and you think of other things you know about that was even better, and you think of that solution and your solution, and you add those 2 together, and you decide which is better and which is badder. But even though those 2 aren't good, then you can think of the better thing that happened than the other.
Yeah, and then is that kind of how we flip the gratitude switch? So cool. Okay, so Brooklyn, last thing, because you're doing amazing. So
Got it.
how these people that are listening to you are parents of awesome kids like you. How would you tell them that they can teach their kids about flipping the gratitude switch?
You can show them my video and help them learn about it. Dude, Pro, you're a speaker.
Who I am? That's true. This is my 3.5-year-old son, amazing little boy named Braxton, or big boy. Braxton, tell all the people, how do you flip the gratitude switch? How does it? What happens when you flip the gratitude switch?
When I be mad, I flip the gratitude switch all day, and I do it every day. Then I start to get when I start to get back up, I stop in my face, and you have to flip the gratitude switch.
Is it hard to flip the gratitude switch or easy?
Easy.
Does it help you be happy to know when you're sad there's something you can do to make you happy? So Brax, look at the camera. What do you need to do if you're sad? What can you do?
Flip the gratitude switch.
And what does it mean when you flip the gratitude switch?
I do it every day.
I know, but what does it mean when you do that? Like what happens to how you feel inside?
Then Mama will be happy, and then Jesus will say, flip the gratitude switch, everyone. Then you could be nice every day.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. Good job. Sing your song really loud.
Flip the gratitude switch, fun. Flip the gratitude switch, fun.
Good job, buddy.
And then
Isn't that cool? So my kids can understand flipping the gratitude switch. Now, what have we done in our home to make our home a little bit of a happier place? We parent with this idea of flipping the gratitude switch. So what I did is I thought, let me give you 5 quick steps to how flipping the gratitude switch could help you in your home. Okay, so here's number 1. Download the Flip Formula cheat sheet. And for those of you that missed it or whatever, if you text the word Gratifuel, not the hashtag, but just the word Gratifuel to 33444, I will send you the Flip Formula cheat sheet. My recommendation is print that, put that up somewhere where you can see it, and if your kids can read, have them go read it and remind them that they can flip the gratitude switch and what it means for FLIP. I speak at, I work with a nonprofit here in Utah called Hope for Utah. Awesome organization, suicide prevention, intervention, postvention, and they have these amazing groups called Hope Squads, which are made up of students on school premises, and then those students help the entire school with suicide prevention, and they do these things during the year called Hope Weeks. And those Hope Weeks is where the entire week they're inspiring the kids and helping them to understand some of what they need to understand. And sometimes these schools will bring me in to speak during Hope Week. And some of these schools have taken this Flip Formula cheat sheet and made it as a staple for the entire year so that the counselors can actually talk to the kids about what it means to flip the gratitude switch. So not only can you use it at home, you can actually use it in your school if that's what you're doing. I'd be happy to come out and speak there and share this message. So the first thing, download the Flip Formula cheat sheet. Here's the second thing. Share it with your kids as a lesson. My family, we try every week to do kind of like a family night where we have some sort of a lesson and we teach our kids something. Even if that's not common practice for you, you ought to try it. Take an evening, get a treat involved, do something fun, and have your kids sit down and make it a really fun experience and share with them the cheat sheet and share with them what it means to flip the gratitude switch. That's the second thing. The third thing, create an actual gratitude switch for your home. Now, if you don't have a Flip the Gratitude Switch light switch cover, it's really easy to make one. All you have to do is YouTube how to make custom light switch covers. And it's real simple. You could type up Flip the Gratitude Switch on a piece of paper and cut it out, and then you could use some adhesive or some glue and some acrylic, and you could actually make a gratitude switch for your home. What we do with our kids is we have a few of them throughout the house. And if the kids are ever feeling down or feeling angry or they're not feeling real thankful, we say, listen, I want you to go flip the gratitude switch and think about what you could be thankful for. And they will literally walk out of the room, go into the bathroom or the bedroom or wherever, and they will think about what they're thankful for. They will flip the gratitude switch and it changes how they feel inside. So get an actual gratitude switch for your home. The fourth thing, use the terminology of flipping the gratitude switch. Use it daily in your home. We use it with our kids. It's one of those things that your kids might get a little bugged at you, like if they're whining, going, I don't like this and I don't want that for dinner. Then you say, you know what? There's some kids that don't even have food, so flip the gratitude switch. Isn't it awesome that we get to have dinner together? They may get tired of hearing you say flip the gratitude switch, but guess what? If you'll do it, it gets embedded in their brain. And if it gets embedded in their brain and you do it daily and you do it frequently, even if they get bugged with, don't talk about flipping the gratitude switch, this crazy thing happens as they go through their day at school, and when they're not around you and something happens, they will feel this desire to change the trajectory of that day by flipping the gratitude switch. It happens, they think about it, it changes the way they interact with friends and with family, with you at home, at school, at play, wherever the case may be. And number 5, you yourself need to become a constant flipper. What this means is you need to be flipping the gratitude switch at least once a day. You ought to be doing it regularly. And if you have your gratitude switch in your home, you go to the room and you go flip the gratitude switch if you're having a bad day. If you will download that cheat sheet, put it up in your home. If you will share what it means to flip the gratitude switch with your kids. If you will use an actual gratitude switch in your home and use that terminology daily, and you yourself are flipping the gratitude switch, I promise you this, it'll change the way your kids interact with you. It'll change the way you interact with your kids. And you just may see a little bit more happiness, a little bit more gratitude, and a slightly different environment in your home. It's simple. Just flip yourself and help them flip too. That's all you got to do. So guys, thanks for spending time with me. I hope that was helpful. Download the Flip Formula cheat sheet if you don't have it. And I can't wait to hear your stories of what it's meant for you and your kids to flip the gratitude switch and how it's changed your life. This is Kevin Clayson, signing off.